I'm planting my new Stingray Alocasia in this hole right here in my new little tropical bed area in the back. But I wanted to point out something as I was doing this. I had mentioned in the picture that there were at least 6, different bulbs slash corms in here, plants, and there's way more than that. I mean, each single one of these, like this is the biggest one, I believe, and it's huge. But even up to this little tiny one, like I could separate this little bitty guy, put him in a little pot, and give him to someone or plant it somewhere else in my yard, and it would eventually grow up to be just as big as this one. But I could plant the whole thing in the hole, and I'll plant most of it right there, but I am going to separate some of them because from my colocation alocasia video years ago, that was what I did with my the big black ones that I had, the diamond heads. I had a big pot of them and I separated all of them into tiny little plants, and for one $25 pot, I should say, I got at least 10 plants that grew up to be big and beautiful. So really the same thing here. Like this pot cost me $50, which was hard to spend. I usually don't spend that much on a plant, but this is not just a plant. You're getting so many plants, and you can find a Stingray Alocasia on Etsy right now for about $15 just for this tiny little plant. So one this size is going to run you at least $25 to $30. So really it's a good deal, and I'm going to get a lot out of this. So I think I'm going to plant the biggest ones in here, but then I'm going to pop a couple elsewhere so it'll kind of be all over. And then as these black beauties grow, I'm also going to separate these because there's lots of little babies popping up here. And same thing with this giant alocasia, like lots of little babies that you can eventually just transplant. And that's how I pretty much have gotten all of these plants over time. Like these were all from one big mama, and I just cut them out and plant them up. Same thing for bananas, they make little pups. You're just constantly adding. Cannas, my goodness, these are all from other ones. Cannas go crazy, so you gotta be careful with those. But if you want lots of plants to either have in your own yard or give away, just do this.